Dostlar hepinize bu sefer İstanbul'dan merhaba. Türkiye'ye geldik. Zaten seyahat hikayelerini takip edenler Instagram'da fark etmişlerdir. Öncesinde Adana, sonra Antep. Şimdi 1-2 güne İstanbul'a geldik. Aile ziyareti şeklinde. Ve buradayken de bir arkadaşımla buluşmak istedim. Epeydir de görmediğim bir arkadaşım. Kendisi bir Alman ve şu anda Türkiye'de yaşıyor. Yakın zamanda taşındı. Ben de onun hikayesini çok ilginç bulduğum için sizlerle paylaşayım istedim. Kristin bizim çok eskiden beri tanıdığımız bir arkadaşımız. Bayağı eski. Yani şöyle söyleyeyim, biz daha Almanya'da yaşamazken bile o İstanbul'daydı. Bir dönem burada yaşıyordu. Daha sonrasında İsviçre'ye taşındı. Türkiye olan aşırı bir hayranlığı var kendisinin. Bir şekilde fırsat buldukça kendini Türkiye'ye atıyordu. Böyle bir tatil gerekçesiyle falan. Hatta öyle ki koyu bir Beşiktaş taraftarı kendisi. Evet, Kristin aslında bir Bavyeralı, Alman. Ve Türkiye sevdalısı, Beşiktaş fanı. Beşiktaş kombinesi var. Beşiktaş başlarında da sürekli böyle geliyordu Türkiye'ye. Gerçekten Türkiye'yi bu kadar çok seven başka bir Almanla tanışmadığımı ifade edebilirim açık açık. Ve şu anda yeniden Türkiye'ye taşınmış durumda. Aslında baktığımda İsviçre'deki yaşam standardı Almanya'ya göre bile çok yüksek. Yani kazançlar olsun, ekonomik refah olsun, birçok açıdan baktığımızda İsviçre gerçekten dünyanın... Kamyon geçiyor, kusura bakmayın. Mikrofonu da bugün yanıma almadığım için birazcık sesi yüksek geliyor olabilir. İsviçre'deki kazanç ya da refah imkanı gerçekten Almanya'ya göre bile, Avrupa'nın diğer ülkelerine göre çok yüksek durumda. Ona rağmen o standardı bırakıp yine de Türkiye'de yaşamak istediği için bir şekilde burada yeni bir yaşam kurdu. Ya da kurmaya başladığıma emin değilim. Görüşümüzde onu soracağım zaten kendisine. Sormak istediğim birçok şey var. Şimdi biraz sonra Nişantaşı'na gideceğim. Orada buluşacağız onunla. 1-2 saatlik vaktim var. Sohbet edip ona soracağım. Çünkü hem Türkiye'de Alman olmak nasıl bir şey, hem de niçin bu kadar Türkiye seviyor ya da ne onu etkiledi en çok. Bunların hepsini ben de uzun zaman sonra kendisine soracağım ve yanıtları sizlerle paylaşacağım. İşçi tarafından Nişantaşı'na doğru girdik. Nasıl bir kalabalık var? Alışmamışız. En son Meksika'da böyle bir kalabalık var. Bence hissettiren burası oradan daha kalabalık. Buranın üstü 22 milyon tabii. Şöyle karşıya geçelim. Biraz sonra kısımda konuşuyoruz. Hey. Merhaba.
Nice to see you. 100 years later. Hi. Oh, sorry, merhaba.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
All good?
Yes. Geçen hafta Ağrı'daydım ve bütün hafta sadece Türkçe konuştum.
Dein Türkisch ist besser als mein Deutsch.
Nein, dein Deutsch ist auch sehr gut. Ich glaube, wie ist euer Deutsch? Insgesamt spricht ihr Deutsch in Deutschland?
Ja, natürlich, aber nicht jeden Tag.
Ja.
Und zum Beispiel, ich arbeite auf Englisch.
Ja.
Und ich habe auch auf Englisch studiert. So
Ja.
für uns ein bisschen kompliziert, würde
Ja.
ich sagen. Aber ja.
Was ich auch oft höre, dass die Deutschen, wenn man gebrochenes Deutsch spricht, dass sie sofort auf Englisch switchen, weil sie es einfacher machen möchten.
Genau.
Das ist der Vorteil in der Türkei. In der Türkei switcht keiner auf Englisch. Da bleibt man beim Türkischen.
Du musst immer auf Türkisch sprechen.
Ja, kann man
aber
leichter
das ist
lernen.
nicht gleich in der Deutschland.
Ja, genau.
İsviçre tamamen bitti.
Evet, her şey bitti, iş bitti.
So Kristin, again, welcome my channel.
Yes. Çok mutluyum buradayım. Thank you Serkan.
Bu arada biz öncesi biraz size bahsedeyim. Aşağıda Kristin'le konuştuk biraz. Ve kendisi Türkçe de öğrenmiş, B2 seviyesinde. O yüzden aslında bizi Türkçe'de anlayabilir ama biz daha çok sohbetimizi İngilizce yapmaya çalışacağız.
3 dil var yani.
3 dil var, evet.
Ve
Çok
bazen
önemli.
Türkçem yeter değil, dinliyorum ama yavaş yavaş yani.
Ben de Cılmulken.
So I came to Istanbul actually around 3 weeks ago. So it feels like I'm very fresh here. It's not the first time though I live in Turkey, in Istanbul. Actually, it's my third time. I was here before an Erasmus, 2009 to 10, so for 1 year. And second time I came here 2015, 16, 17. I did my yüksek lisans in
this
Istanbul.
time you met Bahar.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we were flatmates. We were flatmates in Kağıthane because I worked in Canyon
Okay.
for a Swiss bank, which I worked in Switzerland also. So we were flatmates, and not very long though, like 1 month.
2 months? 1
No,
month.
no, it was short. I think
Oh.
it was short. And then I don't remember why I moved out. I think I had different friends in Cihangir. And they looked for a flatmate, and I always wanted to be in Cihangir because I heard it was very nice, etc.
Yeah.
You were in the flat also,
Yeah.
and it was a perfect apartment with the view, 360 from Bosporus Bridge, Kız Kulesi to Sultanahmet.
Incredible life.
It was very nice that time, and they had a room free, and I think I moved for the view. But Bahar and me stayed in touch always, right? We were very good friends that time also. And I think the flat during that time was one of the most amazing lucks that I had also. So now it's my third time here. 2022, my third time I came to Istanbul. And in the first week, actually, my family came with me because my sister is getting married. So we were looking for a bridal dress in different shops in Istanbul.
In Osman Bey.
Actually, one of my friends I did the yüksek lisans with, her cousin is a designer and she has a shop in Bebek. She's a wedding dress designer. So my family was here for 1 week. My mother came, also my 2 sisters and a very close friend of us. And then I was 1 week in Arena, Doğu Beyazıt, to climb the Ağrı Dağı.
I haven't been there.
You should go.
As a Turkey.
You should go. It's very, very nice. So most of the time we spend actually in Doğu Beyazıt, and it's, as you know, very close to the Iranian border.
Yeah.
I think like 20 kilometer maximum. Very nice village to discover. There is İshak Pasha Palace. It's really fantastic. It has a nice view. And then of course you have Ağrı Dağı, Mount Ararat, which is the highest mountain in Turkey, 5,137.
Like Zugspitze.
Yeah.
Our Zugspitze.
Zugspitze, yes. But I don't know exactly Zugspitze, but I think Zugspitze is like half of Ağrı Dağı, probably, like 2,000 something.
Really?
Yeah, it's not so high. Because in general, the Alps, I mean,
I didn't compare the before.
the highest mountain in the Alps should be Mont Blanc, and Mont Blanc is like 4,800 something. That's the highest of Europe. So Ağrı Dağı is higher than the European mountains. So we walked up there, which was quite adventure, let's say like that. It was very tough, physically tough. In that moment, I'm not sure why I continued, and I probably hated everything about my life in that moment, and I was like complaining. But in the end, you know, once you're on the summit and you come down again, I think the physical pain will go away and the memory stays, right? So this is now, it's been a week, we climbed the summit. I'm a little bit proud that I overcame these physical challenges, and now just the memory stays. I'm not thinking how difficult it was, but in that moment I wanted to cry probably. I always like to see different parts of Turkey, not only, I mean, Istanbul is a fantastic city to see, to discover, historical-wise, great, cultural-wise, food-wise, it's great. There's Bodrum, it's beautiful, it's nice, but it's very classic, you know, to see these places. So I like to spend some time in Turkey also to see different parts of the country, which is not so usual, but still play a very important role in a cultural way, right? So
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm so curious about the situation. Actually, off the record, we talk about it, but
Yeah.
I should ask again right now.
yeah.
What is your motivation
Yeah.
for living in Turkey?
Yes.
What is it?
So, good question. Maybe I cannot summarize it in one sentence exactly, but all I can say is that I feel very comfortable here in Turkey. I feel very good about the people. They treat me very nice. I really like it here, and each time it's been many years like that, by the way. Each time I was stepping into a Turkish Airlines plane, I felt, and I heard, you know, speaking Turkish, I felt I'm flying home. So it's for me always like a part, like I see it as my home in a way. So
when did you realize it?
I think after my first time here, Erasmus, I left because I continued my studies in Germany. I had to finish my bachelor, and then I realized I liked it a lot, but I thought, yeah, this is normal. Yeah, you know, somebody was in France in Erasmus, liked it a lot. Somebody was in Spain, liked it a lot. I started to travel, you know, to Asia, Africa, some other places, and always I chose to go through Istanbul and spend some days there. And it was very important to me. I always arranged it, you know, I always wanted to come back. And then I just wrote my friends, I'm in Istanbul tomorrow, I'm on my way to somewhere else maybe, let's have, you know, rakıbalık. And they were like, okay, my cousin is here as well, can I bring my cousin? Like, of course, bring your cousin, you know. And then the other one, oh, I have a friend from blah blah blah, can I bring my friend? Yeah, of course. So in the end, we were like 10 people having rakıbalık, and it was fantastic, you know, because it's so lively, it's so social. I love that. I'm like that, you know, because I always like to integrate people, to meet my friends with each other, my family with my friends, etc. So I felt this is exactly the spirit I'm looking for in my life, because even I'm German, I grew up in Germany, I lived in Switzerland almost 10 years. Our social structures work a little bit different, and I always tried to be, I don't know, maybe my personality is like that, you know, I'm tried to be maybe Turkish in Germany and faced my my borders, I don't know. So, and it's also very easy to stay in touch with Turkish people because they're very communicative, it's easygoing, you know. So you write, even if you didn't talk 6 months, 1 year, you write, hey, I'm coming. They would be, okay, let's go for, you know, drinks. Whereas Germany, Switzerland, you write after 1 year, 2 years, and they were like, what does she want, you know, what's her agenda, like. And, you know, so I found it more flexible. In a way, I came here now again to try my, you know, luck, because I believe Turkey has many opportunities. Sometimes you don't know what happens the next day, which can be good on the upside. It can be also bad on the downside. But I think, you know, if you identify some areas, there can be many interesting upsides also. So this is, I have a belief in that. This is why I came back.
Okay. Also, I should ask the question, your family and also your old friends support you or not?
Also very good question. I think it was very important to me that my family believes in that, since I have a, let's say, relation to Turkey for the past 13 years. My family has been in Istanbul and Turkey also a few times already. So they know a little bit, you know, how is it going in the city. And last year in October 2021, my father came for the very first time to Istanbul. It took me 10 years to persuade him because he's not a huge traveler, no? But then after like many years, he said, okay, let's go. I'm very curious why you love there so much. So my father came, and my little sister and my little sister's boyfriend and my boyfriend was there, and we had a fantastic time. And we were sitting in Beşiktaş. My father is a football fan also.
You are also, I think. You
yes,
are also.
Yes.
You have Beşiktaş Kombin tickets, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I explained before we met. Kristin bir Beşiktaş taraftarı.
Evet.
Daha İsviçre'de çalıştığı zamanlarda da
evet.
öyle hatırlıyorum. Beşiktaş maçlarına gelirdi İstanbul'a.
Evet.
Yani biz Türkiye'li olarak Beşiktaş, Galatasaray, Fenerbahçe maçlarına gelmedik. Bu kadar uzağız.
Yes.
Futbolu seviyorum ben.
Evet.
Okay.
Çok sevindim her zaman ve yani çok farklı bir enerji vardı stadyumda. Yani bilmiyorum. Bence çünkü Cihangir'de oturdum ikinci defa Türkiye'de ve çok yakın yani stadyum.
You can continue with English also.
Okay, tamam.
If you feel free,
yep.
Doesn't matter.
So I think the stadium was very close to where I lived in the beginning when I came here. First time I lived in Şişhane, second time in Kağıthane and Cihangir. Somehow I felt always close to the stadium, I always saw it, and I sympathized a lot with the fans. Like I knew a lot of Beşiktaş fans, and all of them were very cool people. So I was like, this could be my club.
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe Galatasaray, Fenerbahçe are cool people too. But it happened that I met more Beşiktaş fans maybe. So it influenced me a lot. And then I sympathized with the club. And then there was a time there were also German players there, Mario Gomez, I remember. So I followed a lot because I liked VfB Stuttgart, and Mario was playing in VfB Stuttgart. So then for me it was like, okay, he's going Beşiktaş, I'm Beşiktaş now.
Okay.
So this is how it happened. But yeah, so my father came here, we were sitting in Beşiktaş and it was very, lively to me. Like he looked at me and he said, it's a really great city, Christy. Coming this from my father was very important to me, that he liked it and that he said like, I think, I can understand you, why you feel like that. And it was very, very, very crucial to me. And of course they're sad that I moved because it's more far away, of course, but I think they are like, okay, we know Christine and she followed her heart, so we are happy for her.
I see. The last question is here. What is your future plan in Turkey?
I worked for many, many, many years non-stop. I never had a break in my life. I'm actually trying to take some time off and try to, spend good times a little bit. It's summer, to be in the south, to have like little travels. Then, because I have a private banking background, there are some opportunities which I can continue to work here. Other than that, I would like to explore also different opportunities because I have been always in banks. Maybe I could be a great author. Maybe I could be a painter. I could be in art. I think so many different things that exist in the world. And I think only doing one thing maybe, closed my imagination a little bit. So right now I feel like I'm open for everything and anything. Whatever my gut feeling tells me, this would be very, very interesting. I would like to explore more. I'm thinking also to establish my own business, but for that I need also a bit more time to assess the market, to see what is really needed, where can be the gaps. I grew up in Germany, lived in Switzerland, I lived in India, Bangladesh. What can be opportunities? I want to assess. Let's see. But right now I'm open-minded for everything. I think one of the most important things that I tried to lose was my fear of failure, right? Because I was having a very stable life, very stable job and very good career, or at least, stable career. And I thought like, okay, if I come to Turkey and try my luck, maybe also there's a chance it doesn't work out, right? It's always a chance. So how would it make me feel, right? And then I thought, okay, in the worst case scenario, if I'm not successful in Turkey, I can actually, come back and continue my old profession and at least say, I tried it, I did it, I explored it. It did work out, yani yapacak bir şey yok. Okay, there is always...
If you don't try, you cannot know that.
Yes, exactly. So I thought maybe I could be a great artist, but if I never try it, I will never know. Maybe Christine could be a great something, Right now I'm in the phase where I'm like having a lot of ideas. We spoke before, I have like 15 to 20 business ideas. If any one of them works out today, I don't know, right? But I will try to explore that. And also in my old work environment, I worked a lot. I worked many, many, many, many hours. So all your creativity is gone, right? Because you're like focusing on your job, your energy. So building up at the same time requires a lot of, it's a big challenge, right? If you know exactly what to do, then okay, great. But if you want to discover a bit what you could be, it's challenging. So this is why I said, okay, after the pandemic, we all learned, we don't live till eternity. So let's try it now. I feel young. I don't have kids. Right now I'm also more flexible because if you move with kids maybe it's more tough, but still you can do it.
I have one more question.
Yes, always, also three.
Always.
Also three.
Also 3, 4, 5. How did you learn Turkish?
So for me, I found it always very crucial to learn the language of a country where I'm in, because I believe it's the key to culture. It's the key to everything. It motivated me a lot. So in Turkey, whenever, also Turkish people are so nice, when I say merhaba, they're like, ne güzel Türkçe konuşuyorsun. Yani, I mean, so it's very motivating, by the way. You know, you speak little stuff and they're like, oh, bravo! Because maybe it's not so usual also that people speak Turkish. Foreigners speak Turkish, I mean. Motivated me a lot, and I always wanted to communicate with the people, you know, at the shop or at the market or at the bus. Cafe, bars. Or like last week I was traveling in Eğer and people didn't speak much English. And because of that, I used my Turkish a lot and I was able to talk with them, even, you know, children, teenagers, elderly people. And it was great because otherwise, if you travel, you don't have a chance to talk with people who don't know English because you're natural, you don't know the language normally. So it always motivated me. And I thought it's also, again, like the key to culture. You would understand the country much better if you understand the language. I think language is always very, very important, and you don't have to speak perfectly. Like, I grew up in Germany, there's lots of people who are trying to learn a language. It's very difficult to speak perfection. Only few can do that after many years, but I think if I see the effort somebody makes, that it makes me happy. It makes me proud, you know. I see you're learning a lot of German, and it doesn't matter which level, but I see, wow, he's trying to learn my language, so it makes me proud. I felt the reverse here, right? I felt, okay, I'm living somewhere else, it's not my country, so I should make an effort also to adjust. But yeah, I mean, it would be my dream to master Turkish really good. Like, it would be one of my key wishes.
I believe you can do it.
Inshallah.
You have so many experience in Turkey.
Yeah.
You will also do it.
I mean, right now my understanding is okayish. I would say 90% I understand. If it's not too technical, you know, so I can get it. I just need to be more proficient in speaking, that's for sure. So we will see. But I'm positive-minded. I climbed Ağrı'da, so I can also do other stuff. So let's see. Yes.